Yo, what's up guys? It's Golem CR here coming at you with another ranking video. Today we're just gonna rank all the card evolutions for December. And so yeah, let's get into it. So I think there's like 21 or 22 Evos altogether. I know the Evo Snowball got added and they've done some recent balance changes. So yeah, I'm gonna think the Evo Skellies. I swear, ever since I got that hit speed nerf, they just haven't felt the greatest. But I still think they're pretty good because they're just one elixir and they do so much DPS, and you can kind of out cycle your opponent's spells sometimes. And I think like they really like out DPS like big troops and get like insane positive trades against like golems and other things. So yeah, Evo Skellies are still in a good spot, but yeah, definitely not as OP as they used to be with that first hit speed nerf. Um, we got dude, some of these are hard. Honestly, like there's less Evos. I'm not gonna go straight in order. I'm just gonna like try. I want to get this right. We're gonna put the Evo Barbs in F tier. Um, sorry for the cough, whatever. I'm kind of sick right now, but the reason for the Evo Barbs in F tier is they're just like too easy to splash down. It doesn't seem like they get the value they once did. I know they're one cycle, but even the Barbs themselves don't seem that good for a 5 elixir card. So with just so much splash in a game, whether Evo or not, it just doesn't feel the greatest. Um, what else do we know is good? I don't know. I just gotta go. I just gotta do it. Okay, we're gonna put Firecracker at B tier. I feel like it feels like a good Evo, but it doesn't feel like super broken. It's 2 cycles and it's 3 elixir, so it costs like more elixir than even like the Skellies. You can like arrows it, lightning it. But yeah, uh, dude, I feel like my tier list is gonna be fucked because I'm just like all these cards are like I'm just like confused because like I'm not used to doing Evos. Um, is there anything that's like S tier? I think Evo Snowball came out as broken, right? Let's just put it S tier. I haven't played much with it honestly. But like yeah, like it has that crazy pushback. It like gets insane value for 2 elixir. Um, so yeah, that's insane. The leave Snowball up there. Okay. Fucking I'm thinking like the God, dude, why is this like so hard? Dude, I don't care, bro. Evo Musk is A tier to me. I don't know what people actually think about this card, but I think it's pretty dang good because with Evo Musk, like it has so much DPS, like the 2 shots, the volleys. So and I think the normal Musk is good too. So I feel like the Evo Musk is just super good, honestly. Um, we'll go ahead and put the Diddy Cage in A tier. I think it just gets really good value, and with it being able to grab things like the P.E.K.K.A. and big troops, and be a building and pull to both your towers, and still be able to like just hit with the cage and be 1 cycle. Like it's definitely just in a good place. Um, let me think what else to put. Whoops, let me make sure. Sorry. All right, I need to stop thinking so much about this. It's not that serious. All right, we're gonna put the cannon in D tier. I don't think F is that. I don't think it's that bad. But its ability, its splash ability, it's like hard to get like super value out of it. It just kind of hits everything. But it definitely gets some value. But yeah, it's still 2 cycles. Yeah, I swear the Valk is strong. I'm putting Evo Valk in A tier. The Valk just feels like a super good um evolution to me, and that's just how I feel. It can just take out any push, and that's just broken. And yeah, I think Evo Valk is busted, honestly. Like just being able to stop any push for that 2 cycle. Uh, at the RG at C tier. I don't know how people feel about it, but it doesn't feel like anything too crazy. It's 1 cycle, and yeah, it has its like little foot stomp. But I don't think RG's broken. I think it's like the fisherman defensive cards and like low cycle that's like broken. Um, even Mortar feels like it's in a good spot. I'm tempted to put it at A. Um, yeah, we will put it at A. It just feels really strong. Like if it ever connects, like its ability gets value like instantly, and like you really have to take it out right away, and it's only a 4 elixir card, and just like lays siege. It just feels really good to me. Still leave Evo Mortar at A. Oh, we got the Evo Knight. We'll put it in at Oh man, am I a hater? I'm putting it at C tier. I don't know. It just feels kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Uh, like it's 2 cycles, and it just kind of like yeah, it doesn't take damage while it's moving, but I don't know if that's super broken anymore. What's another card? I don't think so. Honestly, I throw the wall breakers in a D tier. I don't know. The wall breakers just feel underwhelming. Like even there's times in my golem decks where like I just like even let Evo wall breakers connect because it's like a 2 cycle 2 elixir card. Like it still just does nothing. Like just to do damage. Like those decks just feel like not good. And like they're only like you only play this card in like super like low elixir decks. It just doesn't even feel like good by itself. Um, dude, I swear, dude, I'm putting archers in D. I don't think archers are that good. Like I just feel like they split and like yeah, they shoot, but they don't shoot like insanely fast. Like they do shoot really fast though, but it's like it's too easy to just spell them down or like yeah, just one lane and ignore the other. I don't think they're that menacing anymore. We're gonna put the recruits in at B tier. I think they're just one of those solid cards for 1 cycle that can like always get its value a lot, especially if someone's bad. Is like they just have to like always counter it well with splash cards because it is 1 cycle. We can get value pretty quick. Um, we're gonna go ahead and put Ice Spirit in at A tier. It's definitely good in cycle decks, but I wouldn't say it's anything like super insane. Like, but yeah, it's definitely pretty good in cycle decks, and maybe probably even better than Skelly's now because it gets like the 3 stuns on defense, and I feel like Skelly's just die pretty quickly. So yeah, honestly, Ice Spirit's really good. Dude, I hope like this video makes sense. I feel like I've done a lot of yapping, but Bomber is going in A tier. It just feels like super good. It's like literally like a win condition for a 2 elixir. I'm trying to think if any other cards go S tier, but I want to say Snowball's kind of a league of its own. Dude, honestly, nah, fuck it. Dude, I'm putting the Mega Knight Evo in S tier. Like we're going by Evo alone. Like I'm not talking about the base card. Like just the Evo ability for 1 cycle. Like that knockback's kind of insane, honestly. I feel like, especially after the P.E.K.K.A nerf. I think like the more I think about it, like unless like you're going up against P.E.K.K.A, like Mega Knight kind of feels like absurd. Like honestly, all right, no S tier, it's going A tier. This list maybe just will have one S tier card because Snowball's like they always do this when they make the newest card the most broken. But like I kind of want to put Mega Knight as like a contender. But if Mega Knight's A, Evo P.E.K.K.A is also A because yeah, it's like it got a slight nerf, but it's still cooking. I feel like it just feels like it's cooking still. Like it's just such a good base card, and I still feel like the health like it gets like it still matters. You know, just one extra swing, and especially if like you could have a tank in front of it, like that's where it's like people don't expect that. If you could play Golem P.E.K.K.A, I'm not saying like it's meta, but like it's possible, and you could get it down to like 5.1, which is still trolly. But I'm just saying like the heal still matters with P.E.K.K.A for sure to me. We're gonna put bats, Evo bats, in C tier. They feel pretty underwhelming, honestly. I think they're only good because they're 2 elixir and like can kind of cycle them fast. But like for an Evo, they just die so quickly. I feel like they almost do anything, don't do much, and at least the firecracker gets a couple shots off. But yeah, I just feel like the bats kind of die right away. Let's see. Oh, why am okay? Am I missing some? No. Okay, we don't have that many left, guys. Why do I feel like I missed some? No, this is it. Okay. We're gonna put the Evo Tesla in C tier. I honestly just feel like it's slightly better than Canon, but yeah, it doesn't feel like defensive Evos are like in style right now, especially buildings. Um, Evo Tesla's not terrible, but yeah, it just feels like they're like if you just look at the list, like you can get so much more value from these like offensive cards that have way more health versus like yeah, the stun of the Tesla just doesn't feel as good anymore. I'm gonna put Evo Drill in C. I don't know. I don't think it's that good. I know like there's probably cycle players that win with it all the time. I think they're winning more because they're defensive cards and like getting poison value. Ever since that nerf where it like spawns one less, it just doesn't feel like that insane to me. Um, but maybe people disagree. Dude, oh my bad. Sorry if the screen's not showing some of the Evos. My apology. But okay, we're on the Evos app. Where do we put this? Dude, am I tweaking on it? Is it B or C? B. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't feel that good anymore. No, honestly, screw it. I'm putting it at C. Uh, yeah, it got that nerf where it just does 2 stuns instead of 3, and I feel like some people said it wasn't that big of a nerf, but I really feel it was. I feel like the third stun like matters a lot, and even if it does like more of its damage at once, I already feel like it wasn't the most like it was kind of an underwhelming spell to begin with, and now it's a 2 cycle Evo that does also feels like somewhat underwhelming to me. Um, we got the Evo Ram. We're also gonna put it at C. I don't know. It just never felt like a good win condition to me. It just has to like nose dive into the opponent's tower, and I feel like for 2 cycles for 4 elixir, it's pretty easy to counter, and it's easy for your opponent to like get a positive trade, and the E-barbs don't feel like that insane, and like the ram itself doesn't feel like that insane either, and it's like easy to DPS down. All right, we got 4 cards left. Alright, I think the Evo drag has to at least go. The Evo E drag has to be B tier. I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. It's a 1 cycle card, and I feel like it does a lot. And it like always needs a lightning or attention. And I think it can almost win games by itself sometimes. And just being flying too helps so much. So yeah. We're gonna put Wizard in at C. I think like Wizards definitely like Evo Wizards definitely play less than like the Dragon and everything else. Um Because like I mean I know it got the shield nerf, but it still has like a range attack. It's still 1 cycle, and like the shield still matters. Like they have to take it off if they can't just lightning it with the shield on. So like it's low key just even if it's not played as much, it still doesn't feel like D tier or F tier. All right, we're done our last 2. Evo Barrel. This will go in A. Like it's really like the only way cycle decks can like get damage and like outvalue. They're basically getting 2 barrels for 1 every 3rd barrel. So like yeah, you pretty much have to accept damage or they'll get like trades. Like without this card it'd be pretty easy to like uh probably outvalue them over the game, but I think this card can help force them take 2 towers or 1 tower in games where they really need it, and especially to go to overtime and win in overtime. Um, so yeah, we're last Evo Goblin Giant. I don't know, it doesn't feel that insane to me. Either B or C. I'm rocking it at C. It got a nerf, I think, a health nerf, and I know it spawns the Evo Spear Goblins, but I feel like they're kind of relatively easy to DPS because like you can just play any splash card and it DPSs them all down. And I don't know, the whole Rage Night Witch Goblin Giant deck is kind of like dead anyway, I feel like. And so I don't know like what you play Goblin Giant in now, because like the Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A deck was broken, but like P.E.K.K.A got the nerf. So yeah, I don't know. I think Evo Goblin Giant's in C tier. It doesn't feel that crazy. So yeah, here let's go into my tier list. We'll do a quick slow scroll through. Um, so yeah, at S tier, we only have 1 card in S tier this time. Supercell always does this. It's their Evo Snowball. It's the new card that came out. It's super broken. Just gets insane value every 2. Um, so yeah, they're trying to get everyone to buy it, and I think they're just gonna nerf it. Typical Supercell moves. But yeah, then you have I don't need to go into all the other cards, like, but I already talked about them. But yeah, here's the rest of the soul screw. Oh my god, I can't talk. Of the scroll through. Sorry guys, I've been sick. Here's the A tier. Um, Alright, so yeah, 1 card nest. There's A tier is kind of loaded. There's the B tier. There's the C tier. There's the D tier. And there's the F tier. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I hope everyone please likes, comments, and subscribes. I stream every day on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, but definitely subscribe. I'm definitely trying to build up this YouTube. Golem CR out.